Kia ora. This program is brought to you by Wellington Access Radio. Get your voice heard.
Homegrown is a creativity and wellbeing program for women who are in the justice system. Homegrown is building a community that values lived experience and supports women to take space for ourselves and find ways of sharing our stories through different art forms. This audio journey has been crafted with love by the Homegrown Collective. We created this podcast to control our own narrative, to tell our own stories, to be who we are on our own terms. Each episode you will hear more about the work we do and the community we are building. Haki roto, haki waho, haki roto, haki waho. No mai ngā hua, no mai ngā pai, no mai kia nui, kia hāwere ai. Welcome all things that have grown, welcome all things that are good. May they be plentiful and abundant.
Kia ora and welcome to our Homeground audio journey, Take the Space. In this episode, Kaizah shares a piece of her story in her own words and in her own sound. She's called it Destruction of Self, Reconstruction through Community. It's a raw and honest reflection on where she's been and the journey she's taken to rebuild, with the help of the people, places and spaces that held her along the way. Kaizah gives thanks to the many rooms that have supported her healing, from mental health and addiction services to ACC counselling, Homeground, the City Mission, Te Paepae Ariki, NA meetings, her bedroom, and the family rooms where Aroha lives. These are the spaces that helped fill what was torn away, and this kōrero is a reminder to all of us. We do heal, and it does get better. So much better. It's heartfelt, unfiltered, and full of life. This is Kaizah's voice, her sounds, and her offering. Ka nui te mihi ki a koe, Kaizah. Thank you for your courage, your truth, and your aroha. We're so grateful to walk alongside you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The turn and destruction of self. Freedom within, leaves seldom to grin. Also unbearable, never a win. I didn't know which way to go, where to be, for nothing would flow. I had to build a shelf of masks to show a life and play a part. Although I did not give a damn, my life destroyed, she killed our plans. I'm going nowhere, don't want to be. As my life became nothing of me, the sadness, grief, sorrow, pain ceased only with the poison rain. With nothing left to motivate, I had no will, a doomed sense of fate. Going to people and all that I love, a shell of a life with nothing above. No warmth, no love, no nurture or care. Its dignity stripped, oneself naked and bare. Hollow, deep pit falls all around, covers completely, no voice nor sound. Living in memories, emotions and time, it swallows you whole with no options to climb. Dry and barren, burned oasis, hurt and pain on weak faces. Days of fear, nights full of tears. There's no knowing that our loving mother truly cared. The system savaged my family, my will. Took my job, left a title unfilled. Threw me out in complete utter silence. Straight back into that space filled with hate and violence.
You've decided to call your episode Destruction of Self, Reconstruction Through Community.
Yep.
What does that mean for you?
Pretty much where I ended up was what happened with my family. To self-medicate, put myself in a different space around other people. I took myself away from the people I loved because I was angry and I was hurting and I wanted to die. Yeah. So self-medicating was my option. So I surrounded myself by people that were going through the same thing, ultimately ending up in some bad spaces, but it showed me and it gave me the chance to see and hear. Well, I started to love people, got to know people, and it was my story all over again, but 10 years later, where I was going to be, how it was going to look, and just stuck. It was sad. It was stuck. Just people stuck. And it was just a lack of support, there was no one there anymore, a lack of knowledge. Some people don't have opportunities to know that there's a different way, brought up in a different way. And I was lucky enough to have tapped into a lot of stuff that was really helpful, stuff that other people aren't necessarily fortunate to come across. So that was ultimately what made me pick myself up and do the right thing. I was fortunate enough to have some skills and had learnt enough and to see people love people. I wanted to see them do better. It was heartbreaking. I needed to get up and do the right thing. My truest achievement and forever growing asset is my children. They are not only of me and those I love, they help to shape and mould me into my truest self, the essence of love.
And why do you write that for your
better.
babies? Did that feel better? Yeah?
Yeah. It's just, I don't know. I guess it's to do with the fact that I can't always be there because of the stuff that's gone on. So I've had to step back and just be able to watch and absorb, what goes on for them. And it's the same. It doesn't, I don't feel the loss and the abandonment like I needed. I don't have that need to want to replace what I lost anymore. I sit in a different space with my children now. It's like I say, it's not one where I can be there and do stuff for them all the time, but I can support them from the outside and by doing me, and pretty much being that role model of taking care of myself and being able to be there without being there to like smother, just to give and be their support, and back them up no matter what they need. I'm always there to just back them. So yeah, it's important for me. That's where I am with them, and yeah, that's what I can do. There are no words to say or write or ways to help explain exactly what you mean to me and all we've come to gain. You've loved and you have cherished me, you've nurtured me to grow, even while not feeling well and sometimes a little low. When times were tough and not so great, you never let it show, and all the times of my great lows, one who always cares. Beryl, Linda, George, my mum, comes always well prepared. Always take time, take care of you, remember as we do, Mum, all that you have given us, the beauty that you grew.
Oh, it's much better. Thinner. Much better control. Just getting that pressure right. Some wobbles. Yeah, me too. But harder, eh? Mm-hmm. Have we got the wheels locked out? Which way's locked?
Ultimately, to stop self-medicating and being able to help others meant leaving that area. Self-care, rest and recovery. Home ground, rooms, along with my motel room. Eventually, my own apartment gave me the space to rest and recover. So my compassion and love for other people in the absence of my children is what allowed and taught me how to show love and compassion for myself. Self-care, sustainable sleep, encourage exercise, loving language, food and fuel, calm and consistent, appreciation and action, retrain and rewire, and embrace emotion. This poem is around my time of isolation, rest and recovery, taking care of myself, my physical self. I made hampers, I knitted, I spent a lot of time in my room. A good couple of years, and slowly reached out to home ground. So this is called Wellbeing. Care for myself, care for others, time for friends, sisters and brothers, being free, taking care, finding hard to keep me there, keeping safe, staying in, not to venture, to stay within, thoughts of losses, greatest fear, losing those who I get near, wanting more, thinking sure, still hide behind the bedroom door. This is my poem about home ground. It's the space I refer to as home grounding. It's the space I My safe space is space that's meant I can go there and just do me. So this is what it gives me. Home grounding, originality, openness omitted, mental clarity through mindfulness, emotions embraced, gathering with gratitude, reflecting and relating, ownership over our own selves, understanding through art, no expectations, no demands, drawing strength through creating an abundance with those whom we choose to surround ourselves by.
Oh, that's your flower. They want my flower, but now isn't it awesome? It looks like really cool. It looks like a starfish. Yeah. Oh my god, that's amazing. I've got photos of a whole lot of them got washed up. You know that really big storm southerly we had a few weeks ago, and Petone Beach was covered in them. Yeah, and the seagulls were eating. Have you ever seen seagulls eat? You know when you go to the beach and things like you see something like that happen? So nice. Honestly, yeah. Oh. If you say so yourself.
Finding safe spaces are very important. Being able to share who you are without judgment in a safe space is huge. This is how I use these spaces in rooms. Understanding. Learning, listening, hearing. Sharing, caring, exploring. Investigating, questions. Study, talk, thinking, speaking. Connecting, relating, answer, feeling. Trusting, opening up, honesty. Reflecting oneself. Be true to you and see it through.
Station Wellington. If you're using Snapper, please make sure to tag off on the platform starting.
I am healthy, growing wealth. I am grounded like a tree. I'm successful, abundant. I flow and I see. I am secure, I'm safe. I'm financially free. I live in the now, the best version of me. I am achieving all goals, making dreams come true. I remain in alignment, I'll rise, I come through. I am true, I am honest, I am loved just like you. It's all in great faith. I believe in you too. So in saying that, my call to action is for those who are able to work, be it self-employed, government, voluntary, taking care of yourself or others, anything you are able to do to help another, no matter how small you think it is, makes more difference than you could possibly imagine. Just as that contagious smile we speak of, that spreads, so does the effect and actions, the will and deeds. I believe this is what community is about. So if you find yourself in a position where you can make change, possibly meaning to do things differently, that you know will directly or indirectly help other people, please take pride in this and know it absolutely always matters and it always makes a difference. Do what's right and what's needed, because no matter how we feel at any time, people always need people.
Check out our social media on homegroundnz.com with links to our Facebook, YouTube and Instagram.
That program was brought to you by Wellington Access Radio. Get your voice heard. Thanks New Zealand On Air for funding accessmedia.nz.